what does it mean to be a modern day black gay man? That's such a big question. How can you really answer something like that? And the only way that I believe you can is to make it personal. When we were at Reese Beach, I heard some answers. Somebody, what I was telling you last night, someone's answer was that they don't have anything good to say about the modern day black gay man. Like they have to really think about finding something positive to say about our community, and it's someone who's in the community. Someone else took it to a salacious, are you a top or bottom? Their answer was, we got big dicks. Everybody has their own, exactly, right? And we just gave a little bit, but I'm getting at that it's all about perspective and where someone is.
So again, we're not going to look to see what's on the back of our backs, but what we can do, we can now kind of walk around the space and act with each other 1 second, and look to see what the individual, and we're not going to tell them what they have on the back, right? We're going to kind of navigate now, and we can only interact with the person according to how we think about what's on their back, right? So if someone has president, how do we act to this person, right? If someone has God, how would we react to this person, right? And maybe somebody will straight from the gate figure out what they have, because they can tell how people are responding to it, that they know who they are. Or maybe some people won't be able to figure out at all from how people are responding to you. And I asked somebody to do a little cheat like this. So we'll kind of walk around, you all will walk around, just interact with each other, kind of deal with this individual according to what you see, like who they are, how you perceive them each other. Okay?
Sure.
You still singing?
I guess.
Okay.
I am.
I'm doing it, man.
Okay.
You're just. I mean, how I look, like what what you think I might wear tomorrow?
I shouldn't say it's up to you. Are you honest with yourself?
Okay. So I mean, I got. I got okay.
Keeps an incense.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like.
I didn't want you to.
I know I'm a singer, and I know I can like sing. I know I'm very well known. It made me feel good, you know. I'm maybe a gospel singer, I don't know. But I know that everybody was on my dick. Like that's
I have a lot of admiration and respect for me. So even though I wouldn't put myself there, I'm in a place where people see me in this light, and it's a very good light, and I really enjoy that and like the reception that I was receiving from everybody. Not an athlete, at least I don't think so, but somebody who has a lot of influence on people in general.
I got that I was probably RuPaul. So, I mean, that's how people treat me, like I was the host of RuPaul's Drag Race.
I got a little bit of a mixed reaction. I got a lot of people were concerned about me from one particular individual. I would not name any names. They wouldn't even shake my hand, so I was like, oh shit.
Oh my God.
Like, what's wrong with me?
So then my question to you, Derek, is how did that make you feel? Like the way people were perceiving you, the way people were kind of interacting with you, what did that do to you?
It made me feel really insecure. And like I was kind of like I was hiding something but everyone knew. It was an open secret, you know, and it made me not really want to talk to anybody because I wasn't sure what the next reaction would be. Would it be, you know, you can talk to me never, or would it be standoffish?
I got good energy. It was for the most part, it was like high energy, and I know a few people mentioned like I was talking to switch, like, oh, we can switch clothes, like we can, and I'm like, okay, cool. I guess saying that it might be something like a trend. visual and some maybe a conscious or personal transition.
It made me feel like my first year of undergrad, where it's like, you're from Brooklyn, and I'm like, yeah, they're like, cool. Oh, like, so you're like hood, and I was like, no, bitch, I grew up in the brownstone. Like, I don't know, it was just super interesting, and then like people were like asking me like, oh, so like, are you comfortable with yourself? And I'm like, yeah. So then it started like, then it sounded like shit like straight people say to gay people.
Two sounds. I hear it as jazz. And I hear this kind of, because we know that jazz has this kind of scattered composition. It's a bit all over the place. It still has a sophistication to it, but it's this kind of scattered composition that's all over the place. And then the other sound that I have, and it's a contrast, but it's also a very real sound that's for me rooted in this world, is house music, the ballroom scene. Hearing this like these hard chants, because it's fierceness in there. It's this kind of unapologetic nature of who I am in there. So we have this kind of scatteredness where you're trying to figure these things out, but then we have this side where I know exactly who I am. I know exactly what I'm all about, and I have this pride I want to celebrate. So those are the two sounds that I hear when I think about MDBG. They may contrast, they may not make any sense whatsoever, but there are a lot of things that contrast and they don't make sense. Just with the discussion we just had. Like I said, we could have went on and on and on and on and on because everyone has their own thought process. Everyone has their own kind of way of getting into it. So I'll just leave it there for right now.